Hi, this is Lakhi Singh, the property fixer, here to fix you and help you grow your property and your business affairs to the next level. So if you're looking for knowledge and insights about how to get involved in property, solve your problems about scalability in your property business, then do watch our 20-minute clips. We've taken them from hundreds and, well, thousands of videos that we've taken over the last 6 months, and we've broken them into simple chunks which can make them useful for you. So do watch and do subscribe to our YouTube channel underneath as well.
Thank you very much, sir. Right. Okay, Deborah. I don't want you to go cold on us. Deborah, tell me, do you find that in talent, there has to be a tint of hard work? Or does talent just mean pure talent? I had a friend who used to go to sleeping class, but that gentleman used to get like 96% in his mathematics exam. Can you tell me?
So first of all, hard work. Who likes hard work, right? When you do what you love and you're in flow doing it and you've got a team around you and you know, it doesn't have to be hard work. It can be fabulous work. It can be work that drives you. It can be work that, you know, as long as you're doing the right things, the effective things that are moving you forward. Because as people can get lost in the busyness of life and thinking, oh, I'm really, really busy, but I'm not getting anywhere. But are you doing the things that really make the difference?
I love you, even a second heart for you today. Right. G, please tell me, do you feel that talent needs a tint of hard work, or is talent just pure what you get? You know, it's like a gift to you by the Almighty, and that's all you need, and everybody else is hard working trying to catch up with you. How does it work?
Some people have an inborn talent for certain things, and other people gain the talent through persistence and learning. And so, you know, it can be either or, whichever really. And once you've, you know, you realize you have a talent for something, then it becomes like it's part of who you are. I can only liken it to something that I do. I'm a singer, and I haven't learned. I haven't had lessons. I wasn't taught how to sing. I wasn't a rubbish singer and then got taught how to do it right. That would have been gaining the talent. I actually started singing when I was a little girl, and I seemed to have a voice, and that was it. So it's never felt difficult.
Do you mean you could do a duet then? Do you think I could be Luther Vandross and you could be Maria with me? Do you think I could got a future with you?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard you.
I think that laughter is snickle. It wasn't a laugh, it was more like a snicker, laughing down at me, making me feel so small. Okay, before we go over to the lovely Marsha, I'm going to ask for another listener. We're going to have lots on. I'm going to try and keep everyone balanced on one screen. My screen is tilting with all the love on it. We've got Mandy waiting in the background. Mandy, can we have you on? My love.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Mandy. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Morning.
Excellent. It's all the ladies in the north, I think, today, all giving a lot of love. Okay, Mandy, what do you have to say about pure talent? Are you pure talented?
Either you have pure talent or you will love something that much, you will develop your talent. So it's either way. So yeah, it's like I didn't think I was an artist, but I was. So and I ended up in art and design. So it was. I didn't expect myself to be.
What type of artist were you? Are you talking about someone like Dee with a voice, or are you talking about painting artist?
A bit of everything. A bit of drawing, a bit of design,
Excellent.
and developing that design through to a product.
Okay.
Because I did photography, jewellery, pottery, textiles, so I did a bit of everything.
I think a lot of what you do in your life determines how you are. And I think when you use the word the humanities, those things which are art led, I think that changes your perception. You're not really then somebody who is too engulfed with materialism. You're probably more engulfed with pleasing people and warming your inner side. What do you say, Deborah, to that? Is that what you think? Is that what brings out artists? Are they people who genuinely are warming? They're genuinely loving? They've got a deeper side to themselves?
Well, I can relate to what Mandy's saying, you know, about that. I mean, I went to school and I was rubbish at arts because my teacher told me I was rubbish at art, right? And I took that on board, and so like I'm there in Amazon Jungle. That's the first time I started to paint. And when I came back, when I came back to the UK, I actually used to spend hours at the kitchen table just painting, and found it so therapeutic, and really enjoyed it, and find like a new passion. I think people can culture new hobbies, new interests, new talents. And what I'd say is just do what you love. If you try it, you know, if you don't try these things, you don't know. But don't listen to the limiting beliefs that you've had from, you know, younger age, when people have told you that you can't do things, because actually you can do a lot more than you give yourself credit for. And if you never try.
Actually, Deborah, I was talking about this topic the other day. Marsha, what do you think? Is it talent, pure talent? Or is it hard work?
For me,
Marsha,
I'm an abstract artist. Yeah, I'm an abstract artist, and for me, I wouldn't say talent. I wouldn't say it's talent. Other people look at it, look at my artwork and say it's talent. For me, it's the passion to designing something, passion to taking something from my mind and creating an atmosphere, you know, that others will say, oh, you're very talented and you're passionate about it. So for me, it's not hard work. I don't really look like I'm talented, because I believe that there are still more I can learn. So yeah.
Dee, I'm going to come across to you now. Humanity and art. If we had more of that and less of science and economics around, don't you think the world will be a more loving place? Isn't it what we get hardwired for? If we were looking at the inner side of children from the beginning and looking at what they can do, like Deborah just said, what you can do, what they see in you, and nurturing that, and not tell people what they can't do, wouldn't that make a difference in the whole world?
It would make a huge difference if we weren't socialized to serve other people, but to serve our hearts. We need to serve our hearts.
Wow.
And it is our creativity that you know, creates lots of things. You know, there's so much in the world that's been created by humans that's absolutely beautiful. You know, I've seen places that were desolate and have been made beautiful by humans because of their creativity. And if we only just focused on what is inside of us that we can create, that's the thing. But we've been socialized into going to schools and sitting down, shutting up, listen to this, and that's just to serve other people, not serve ourselves. So yeah, serve ourselves, serve each other.
What you're saying, there's an element of us being brought up with a bit of low esteem, and then as soon as we find somebody who gives a feeling of, oh, you're really good, oh, you're so great, and we will attract towards that, but it's not really what we should be doing. What we should be doing is looking inside ourselves to be the best that we can for ourselves. Lakhi Singh, have you ever been in a situation where you are looking for, you know, recognition from people, I would say, or as in some respects, you're looking for approval from people around you, and you get absorbed in the approval and forget what the essence is. I mean, you're in the city, you're in the, you know, in the square mile where it all happens, where people move, shake and make decisions that affect the rest of the country. Are you caught up somewhere in your inefficiencies or insecurities, or are you quite a confident individual who knows what they say and say what they know?
I think we all have a certain amount of insecurities. To say that I don't means that then I'll be fooling myself. So I think you've got to be aware that if you have got insecurities, you've got to be able to realize that you do. So that's point one. But point two, I think, yeah, you also got to be confident. If you're in your industry, you're passionate about what you do, as Marsha says. So I think I'm pretty confident, but like anybody, I'm not invincible. I am probably human at the end of the day. And I'm sure I've got a lot of bad programs of hoarding or otherwise. But I think we always have to be conscious of it. And if you're conscious of your weaknesses, then they're things that you can overcome. But if you're in denial, then you will never really be able to really realize your weaknesses and be able to actually put them in a compartment and deal with them.
Excellent. I think so. The key word there is, Lakhi's made an admission, he is a hoarder, but he is, I don't know what he said about that, but a key word, denial. I think denial is possibly one of the key words that hold lots of people back. Before I deny anybody else, I want to give acceptance to Marsha. Marsha has sent about more than 50 members to the group. Is that right, Marsha? We thank you. We salute you for your efforts. Marsha, you are
welcome.
An angel to us.
You're welcome. I did it for Lakhi.
Oh, right. Okay. We said, right. So we know where all the love hearts are coming from. Right. Did it for Lakhi. That sounds very romantic. See an element of romance in the air as well. Okay, Marsha, thank you so much, because you've done a lot in getting people into the group, and we actually ask everyone else also to take out the time, because the way the economy is going at the moment, if we don't start, this is one of the reasons Lakhi Singh, in his infinite wisdom, decided to set up the Alternative Property and Business Solutions Community, is literally to stop hoarding your contacts and your links and all that, and said, look, I just want people to get on with each other, do business. Don't worry about someone getting a telephone number from you or getting an email address from someone else. If you can help each other and solve solve each other's problems and do business. It's a little pin drop in the ocean of the overall economy, but maybe it will lead to lots of different things happening, doors opening up for people to be on their way to a recovery. Just like the RMP program, the associate program, it allows people to get into property without having to worry about all the excessive costs that you normally have to do when you get into business. Mandy, I hope you've got your link to that, because I think there was probably a problem, and I'm not sure, because I didn't get to find out from the team, but it's normally that you need an ICO license so that you can handle basic information from clients. Mandy, did you get that done, or is it still in the glitch?
No. I'm in the process of doing it, but 2 questions for that. Oh, sorry.
Did you make that sound yourself, Mandy? Is that an upcoming singer that is you tuning your voice? Yeah. Hey, you've got competition on. You sounded like an ambulance.
No. No fire engine. I live in the city, so.
Who's that baby you got in the background there, that little cat? Competition.
Oh, yes. He's like a little parrot on my shoulder.
Okay, yeah. Good question. Yeah.
No, the job description, and then it also asks which sector to put yourself into.
Yeah.
So those are the two questions.
So you can put yourself in whichever sector you are in. I think you're in nursing, aren't you? Healthcare. Right. So you're in healthcare, I believe. So you probably have to just put in health. So I hope that option's there. If it's not, we can have that added in.
No, I'm not in health anymore, though.
Okay. So where would you regard yourself as being in, or where would you regard yourself as having the most experience?
That is a good question. That's what is troubling me. I've got to look through the list again today.
And it's merely a tool just to put you into some form of, because there may be other people out there who are from a similar background, and it's good because later on when the program becomes a bit more sophisticated, we'll try and group up people from the same industry background, because it makes it easier for you to talk to each other. You know, you can have your stethoscope on and you can be checking out someone on the group there, and they can be checking your temperatures over the internet. Anyhow, we're in the last few seconds, the minutes rather. I'm going to ask everybody for a little note for this morning's love. We'll start off with Marsha. Marsha, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Tell us something nice. Tell us something that you have experienced during lockdown.
Great. I have actually been able to focus on my medical team. I never liked hospitals before. King's Hospital, I have my medical teams, they're saints, they're loving. When I get nervous, they're there. So humanity.
Humanity, a lovely word again.
That's
okay,
thank
you so much, Marsha. Thank you so much, Marsha. Next, we shall come to Mandy, please. 10 seconds. Can you please say something nice relating to humanity? Let's have the key word going around, humanity.
Give love to everybody and help somebody every single day, even if it's a little bit. Give a little bit.
Wonderful. I'm overwhelmed today, to be honest with you. I actually feel somewhat humble to everyone. I feel very insecure because I'm a very horrible person. Okay. E. 10 seconds. Giving the love.
What I feel through this lockdown is that we need to connect more to, you know, what is already around us, and not strive to be something out there. Connect to the earth, connect to the planet, and just make sure that all your thoughts, words and actions are a gift to the world. That's it.
You're excellent. Do you think I've got a record label with you? Do you think you have a chance?
There may well be.
Do you think I can do a duet with you at all?
Yeah, maybe. You'll have to, you know, PM me and we'll work something out.
You know, I will. Thanks. I like that. It's very supermodel-y, isn't it? I'll speak to you. Okay, coming back to Deborah. Deborah, 10 seconds. Please tell us something just like Dee, something wonderful, great about the world, the energy, wonderful humanity and being good. Tell us something, 10 seconds.
I think what COVID has shown us is that how people come together in times when it's really needed, and it's not just about us, it's about coming back to that community spirit. And something that I'm really grateful for is coming across my frequency device, you know, to keep my vibration high, and it's enabled me to meet a whole new community of people all over the world. And, you know, we're wanting to take the technology out to 100 million people worldwide because of its potential to raise vibration and to transform the quality of life of people. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And Dee and I are working together, you know, in this business, and it's just a
excelente. That's good. So thank you so much, Deborah. Again, love to all of you. You've humbled me today. I'm normally Mr. Horrible, but today I'm feeling warm and I'm feeling lovingly. So Lakhi Singh, before we end today's live drive time session, tell us something in 10 seconds.
I'm truly grateful for Deborah, Dee, Marsha, and Mandy to come into our lives and share with us. I think that's really, really grateful for that. Secondly, my personal feeling on is that our job in this group is to raise people's level of consciousness. So if people are working at a high level of consciousness because they're looking after their health, they're not worrying about money, they're having a better diet, they're exercising. On top of that, we can help to alleviate even one person's problem in the group. That's a lot. So that's what I like to say.
Excellent. Thanks so much. We've overrun today by 2 minutes, but I have loved every second of the extra 2 minutes. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We will have the Mr. Ninder Singh Johal, the VIP, a man from the entertainment industry. Maybe we'll get you a contract through him. Bhangra versus, what was it? You're into country music, is that right?
Country and jazz, yeah.
That's right. Stand by your man. Take care, everyone.